Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, feel a wonderful sense of calmness, as it feels that tension is leaving your body in that outward breath. Breathing in a wonderful feeling of resourceful relaxation and allowing any stress, worries, or tension to just naturally and effortlessly feel like it's leaving your body in that outward breath, enabling you to feel like you're drifting to a place of ever-increasing relaxation. As you breathe in and breathe out, just take a moment to settle, to find a rhythm in your breathing. And if you need to adjust your body to become even more comfortable, then allow that to happen. And notice with your eyes closed that you can find it easier to bring your attention to the current rhythm of your breathing. And notice what was always there, but now more noticeable. The sensation of air going in through your nose, and perhaps the temperature as you exhale. And what if each breath is a signal for your body to relax, to loosen, and to just let go? The deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you become. And I wonder if you can imagine a soft, warm white light beginning at the top of your head. A healing, nurturing light. And as you breathe in, feel this light gently flow through your body, soothing your scalp, your forehead, and the tiny muscles around your eyes. Just allow this light to relax your cheeks, your jaw, and your neck. And as you feel the light going down your face, allow yourself as you breathe in to breathe in that healing white light. Feel that it's going into your body through your breath, but also topically applied to your skin. That the healing white light is within and soothing your skin from the outside. And I wonder if you could feel it moving down your shoulders, this healing white light, releasing tension, flowing through your arms, your hands, all the way to your fingertips. With each breath, this white light travels deeper into your body, your chest. And around your chest, feel this healing white light honing in to a particular location, doing more of its healing there. And allow it to spread downwards to your abdomen, warming and healing every part of you that it touches. And now, let that light intensify even more in that location. You know the one. The location of unwanted cells. Feel more of that light gather round and intensify, honing in, and maybe it's eroding or dissolving, or loosening, or nudging towards the surface. Feel it surrounding that area with calmness, almost like it's preparing it to leave your body. As you hold that thought, picture yourself walking down a beautiful, peaceful garden path, breathing in fresh, clean air, surrounded by vibrant colors. Every step takes you deeper into this tranquil space where you feel completely safe and at ease. And at the center of this garden, just imagine discovering a small, serene pool of water. And as you look into the water, you can see a reflection of yourself. A reflection of you that is healthy, vibrant, and free. Free of something in particular. And what if this is the future you are walking toward? Step by step, day by day. And I want you to think of a particular part within that has outstayed its welcome. Bring your focus to this small cluster of unwanted cells and start to think of it like a teenager's pimple. An overreaction of the body that knows in its own time that it will subside and fade. That whatever is blocking a pore will rise to the surface and maybe be sore or inflamed temporarily before nature takes its course and it just leaves the body in its own way, in its own time. And as you think about that teenager's pimple, you can't help but think that sometimes it's best to just leave it alone. To let the body's natural wisdom do what it knows how to do. Or perhaps you could imagine it as a small splinter, perhaps of wood or glass, just under the skin. Something foreign and unnecessary. The redness, the soreness, is the body alerting that it would like help to remove this object from the body. The body is already working to push it to the surface. And sometimes all a Splinter needs is a little assistance, like soaking it or gently nudging it, maneuvering it out. And sooner or later, it leaves completely, as if it were never there. So feel now a deep, unshakable knowing that this mass is on its way out of your body. As you trust that your body is wise and capable, that your unconscious and your intuition is capable of communicating with these cells, guiding them on how to leave. And every time you visualize this process of them leaving your body, you are reinforcing this communication at a cellular level. And maybe you see those unnecessary cells dissolving, softening, or just moving towards the surface, preparing to leave. Almost like each visualization is a message or command to your body saying, it's time to go. It's time to leave. All of the positive changes caused by this original appearance have already been acknowledged and actioned, and therefore this cluster of unwanted cells has nothing more to help with. It's time for them to leave. And now, just know that there are certain simple, natural ways that help with that message that it's time to leave. I want you to think of something that you do, something perhaps unusual or unique, something that other people might associate with disgust, but not you, because you know the true power of your body communicating with itself. And just imagine drinking a particular substance or applying it to a particular area. But imagine this not as it is, but as a healing balm, guiding the unwanted cells to leave with ease. You start to think that whenever you enjoy a sauna, a steam room, a hot shower or a warm bath, feel the pores of your skin opening. Anything close to the surface means those open pores are like open doors for cells or unwanted things to leave. That the open pores create a pathway for those unnecessary cells to exit. The warmth softens and releases those cells, bringing them to the surface where they can easily leave the body. And whenever you gently massage the area, feel the flow of energy moving, assisting the mass in finding its way out of your body. Each action you take aligns with your body's natural ability to heal and let go. Not by force, like a teenager squeezing that pimple, but in a gentle, natural way, nudging and encouraging so it leaves on its own accord. Now just see this process as if it's already happening, because it is. All those memories of clues show you that it's already happening. But the more you visualize the mass shrinking, softening, dissolving, the more you see it leaving your body completely, is a message to your cells and a message to your unconscious. And maybe you can think of it like a tiny, fleeting blemish that fades without a trace. You can think of times when there was a bump on your skin and then the next day it was gone. A rash was there and then it wasn't. Your body knows how to change. Maybe you can recall when you were a teenager and had a pimple, and after a few days the pimple was like it was never there at all. Or maybe you can recall a time when you had a splinter. You didn't want it to be there, but then something happened and it was gone. And within a day or two, it's like you could never tell there was even a splinter there to begin with. Think of those times where something was there and then it wasn't, as evidence that if it's happened before, it can happen again. As you feel immense gratitude for your body's ability to heal, for its wisdom and resilience. The body knows if there's something undesirable in that teenager skin and forms a pimple, not because it's the problem, but because it's the solution. The pimple is just a vehicle to expel whatever is unwanted, without the soreness and swelling of a splinter. We wouldn't know that something needs to leave. Feel the gratitude that your body knows. It knows how to contain something undesirable, to form some kind of protective seal around it, like that pimple. To give it a vehicle to leave the body. And I want you to imagine something similar happening with that mass. What would it look like to rise to the surface? And maybe it would form a scab. Maybe it would be denser skin tissue. It rises, and perhaps something just breaks off or oozes out. And this is all a good thing. Your body is helping you transport something undesirable and unnecessary out of the body. And imagine it happening more frequently. Perhaps you could imagine a future, not too long in the future, where you imagine that part of your body completely healed. No bump, no lump, no nothing. It's like it was never there at all. And if you could imagine that future like it's happening in the present let me know by nodding your head. That's it. And that is also a command, a suggestion, a map for your intuition and your cells to know what to do. This is the future you're guiding it to. Like that healed reflection in the water in the garden. That is your future. Healed. So feel yourself walking back down that path away from the pond and the water in the garden, back past the flowers. Feel that you're returning back to your reality as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Start to feel like you're moving and shifting back to the here and now, but with a clear command and program that your body will respond to. Starting to count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.